All right, fellas, you got one of the sisters say that, a lot of y'all, y'all not worth her, going to the gym, being feminine or having just a friendly demeanor. Let's review it.
So I have a risk versus reward type of mentality. In order for you to get me to comply with something, you have to show me what my return is about to be on my investment, right?
Okay, so you want a transactional relationship. Got it. But transactional relationships, for a lot of men in their mind, that kind of reminds you of tricking a little bit. You understand? Just kind of how men wired a little bit.
When you tell me that the return on my investment for being feminine, fit, and friendly is me being able to choose from a group of zesty boys who fugly, broke, come with baby mamas, felonies, living in their mama's basements, and driving other women's cars.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is that you do not, want to go to work out at the gym or just, in general, wherever you want to work out at, that could actually help your overall health, even though the obesity rate, in America is through the roof. And, the obesity rate was definitely within the black community. I don't need to go there. Obesity, definitely affects black people in the area of heart disease. Black people have high blood pressure, diabetes. A lot of cancers are linked to obesity. So you're just not going to work out at all because of the men that you actually qualify for. You're not going to be feminine, which being feminine as a woman is something that should come to you naturally. Acting like a man is abnormal. That's not normal at all for any woman. That's not your nature. Okay. Women are feminine. Men are masculine. That's our nature. Understand? And you're not going to be friendly, just in general, being friendly. It don't have nothing to do with no man. You're not going to be friendly because of the men that you qualify for. And according to you, the only men that you qualify for are zesty. I mean, I guess what are they type of dudes that chase pussy? I don't know. You said fugly, the same thing, broke, etc. Right? Think about this. That is the men that you qualify for, ma'am. So if you thinking that you're not going to just improve yourself outside of what some dude, you're trying to get with, you should ask yourself, why is it that this is the only men that I can get? Because there are other women that don't feel that way and they qualify for higher tier men.
I don't see a reason for me to do any of those things, right? There's no reason for me to go to the gym and fight for my life to become fit for a group of men that I don't want to choose from.
No, you go to the gym and do this for yourself and your overall health. You don't do that for no man. Listen, you do nothing for a man. Not a freaking thing. A man shouldn't be doing nothing for a woman either. You do it for yourself because it's your health, period. Go ask your doctor about that. Ask your doctor, hey, doctor, do you think that I shouldn't work out because of the men that I qualify for? Do you think that the doctor would say, what? No, you work out because of your health. You eat right because of your health, not a man, because a man is not living in your insides.
Right? There's no reason for me to be feminine when it's a group of zesty boys who much more feminine than I could ever be.
What that got to do with you? And why are you around a bunch of zesty boys? That's what I want to know. How is it you keep attracting those guys? Because see, when you hear a lot of them talking like this online, it's because they have not been around no real men. And let me tell y'all something else. Women like that don't really like real alpha men who's hella masculine. They don't like that because they can't control them. See, a woman that talk like this like to control a man. So the only ones that really she can control is the guys she qualified for. Because when she get around a man that's about his business, he gonna, hey, hold on to all that you talking about. And if she don't get on his program pretty quick and say, you know what, that's cool, and you ain't gonna hear from him no more. And women like her don't like that. I can tell just how she's talking. She's justifying her failure. It is a failure on her part about what she's choosing to do and the kind of men that she qualifies for.
Right? There's no reason for me to be friendly to a group of men who like to be abusive, right? Honestly, if anything.
Once again, why are you attracting abusive men? Just like when I had that interview, a while back, in Princella, and she was telling me how every guy she got with, they always was taking large sums of money from her. And the question I asked her, I say, what is it about you that these men see where they getting at you like that? I say, because there's something in you that's attracting those kind of men that's getting money out of you. And you giving it, and you allow them to get it or almost get it out of you. I think she said one time one of them got $40,000 out of it. It's something about you that's attracting those kind of men. But that's talk about having responsibility and looking inward into yourself. And, when I have those conversations, even though we show women of all communities, right? Because I believe it's a modern American woman problem. I don't believe it's a black woman problem. I believe it's a modern American woman problem. But because some people, how they are, they don't want, it's okay to quote unquote hold black men accountable. Like you gonna hold somebody accountable. But if you speak on this individual sister here that put this video out publicly, all of a sudden she represents all women. Well, don't go there, because if you start saying one represents the whole, right, then you're going to get into another argument. I always say any video that I make, it's an individual. But I do want to show women of all races, and I make sure to, all races, because it's a modern American woman problem. She's not the only one, trust me.
And y'all make me want to do the complete opposite. You make me want to not work out and eat more so that I can be fatter, so you will leave me alone.
Okay, so you want to basically get overweight, clog your arteries, get sick and die. Okay, behind a man. Okay.
Make me want to get more guns for protection.
I mean, you should be protecting yourself regardless. I mean, this is America. This is a wicked country.
And make me want to be even more masculine. So it's nothing about what y'all telling me to do that.
Wait. The zesty boys that you could qualify for makes you want to be more masculine. I've heard them in so many videos say, well, I would be feminine if I get this sort of man. So you're going to act like a man the whole time. But when you get a certain kind of man, you act feminine. You can't turn that off. So you're so used to being a freaking man. Could you imagine men saying that? Well, you know what? I'm going to be feminine. I'm going to be, as she say, a zesty boy. I'm going to be that. And when I get a particular woman I want, then I'll be masculine. People are like, what the hell? What? Like, nah, bro. Nah, you walking around like that. You LGBT, bro. Obviously. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard.
It gives me any incentive to want to do it. I don't want y'all, right? There's nothing appealing about you. You're not those group of men. You're not the group of men who need to give this message, because we don't want y'all.
Listen, it's a lot of people online don't need to be talking. I'm with you on that 100%. But once again, you don't qualify, ma'am. You just don't qualify for the men that you want. You only qualify for the men that you can't stand. So maybe you need to look within yourself. Let me tell you something. You could qualify for the men that you're talking about if you are willing to just take care of yourself, take care of your overall health. You can actually go join clubs, not gyms. Listen to the word I'm using. You can go join a fitness club. You know, the ones you're going to pay $100+ a month. You can go join fitness clubs, go in there. If you do see a man in there that possibly you're interested in, because it happens. Even though I don't agree with somebody trying to shoot their shot at somebody at the gym, but I mean, it happens, whatever. You would actually go in a place like that, not no $10 a month place, right? Work on yourself. Work on your feminine game like you should. Just be friendly to people. Have a smile on your face. You'd be surprised what kind of doors that open for, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember one time, my younger daughter, I was telling her about, asking questions about what's the issue with the smiling, and saying, oh, well, sometimes smiling, that's just weird. And I say, y'all have just a silly concept. I say, why is it that y'all think that smiling is a weird thing to do? I say, when a man sees a woman smile, that is a nice thing to see. But y'all want to walk around with this hard, masculine face. And I'm not saying she was doing it, but we just having a conversation. I say, and dudes don't want to see that. I said, y'all don't realize that it's the same statement. You catch more flies with honey than you do with poop. It's seriously. So she's just not gonna do nothing for herself at all, because everything that she's talking about could possibly get her in the door with the guys that she wants. But once again, she don't qualify. Since she don't qualify, then it's everybody else's fault why I don't qualify. It's not mine. But that'd be the same women right there that be online talking about holding a black man accountable. They want to hold themselves accountable, not other men they don't even know, but they want to hold themselves accountable. Okay. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think about, this sister here. Like I said, she just need to go to Puppies R Us at this point. I think that's a good place for her to get the companion that she needs.